Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Northernlion, playing the Binding of Isaac. Maybe you've heard of it. I'm pretty sure we're due for an Isaac run. Trying to just talk through the salt, because the last run didn't end very well. That's the way I would describe it. I feel like, you know, when you click the random button, you're really flipping a coin. And on one side of the coin is, like, you know, a naked lady or a naked dude if you're into that, but like in a good way. Wow, an all stats upgrade is awesome right off the bat. And on the other side of the coin is, like, death by fire. So one side of the coin, the naked lady slash dude side, depending on what you're into, you know, you've got Isaac, you got Cain, you got Judas, and even to a certain extent, you got Maggie. And then on the other side, you got Samson, you know, the death by, you know, uncontrollable inferno. You got Samson, you got Blue Baby, and you got Eve. So those are the characters that I was missing, I think. If I couldn't name all the characters in Binding of Isaac from memory at this point, there would have to be, you know, something wrong with me. There appears to be something wrong with me because I am getting my ass handed to me by the pink version of the Widow, which, believe me, I take no pleasure in. That being said, we flipped into Death by Uncontrollable Inferno last time, which was not great, and we didn't do so hot. We tried, though. At least, you know, you can't argue that I didn't at least give it a try. I always do my damnedest to make it work. Sometimes you just don't get what you need in order to have a good chance at success. In particular, very few HP over the course of that run, or very little HP over the course of that run, made things quite difficult for me. First floor done, and we get meat. That's actually awesome. Combined with an all-stats upgrade, I would say this is a really amazing first floor. Like, everything has improved for the most part. I can't remember if the Halo was actually a true all-stats upgrade or if it says all-stats, but like something's missing. I think SMB Superfan is like the only true all-stats upgrade. Well, we also got to deal with the devil on this floor, which is fucking crazy. So we're gonna reroll both of these because they're garbage. And yeah, a 1-heart Spirit of the Night is the easiest deal to take of all time. So, we got the ability to fly, Spectral Tears, and all-stats upgrade, and 2 HP upgrades on the first floor. That's pretty fucking awesome. We are lacking keys. I apologize for the language, but it feels good to, you know, have somebody on my side, somebody in the game on my side, after the last run, which did not work out this well. I don't know if I ever had more than this amount of HP on the entire last run. That was yesterday, though. This is today. Anyway, you know, in addition to the all-stats upgrade, meat isn't just an HP upgrade, of course. It's almost like a little bit of an all-stats upgrade in and of itself, or at least all, you know, relatively meaningful stats. So, what's important here? Fight pin, don't take damage. You've got a precedent for deals with the devil, which means you can, you know, reasonably assume that you're going to get the deal with the devil if you just don't take damage during this fight. Haven't taken red heart damage so far. You know, it's going to be a 1-2 punch, because if I take red heart damage, I will also inevitably, just by definition, be taking damage on this boss fight, both of which lower my odds of getting a deal with the devil to nearly 0, I think. Yeah, there we go. And here we have the Mark and Guppy's Paw. Guppy's Paw is pretty good, but I actually am going to pick up the Mark. And I think I'm going to reroll Guppy's Paw. And it's Brimstone. If it had been Mom's Knife, I would take it. I'm not going to take Brimstone, though. I'm just a little bit over Brimstone for now. And now I can use my reroll to maybe snag an HP upgrade instead. So our health is still pretty damn good as Isaac, considering we've really aggressively taken deals with the devil. Our damage should be quite nice now. Would really like to increase our rate of fire, but apart from that, super awesome, I'd say. So we're going to look for some keys. We've still got, you know, kind of a leisurely vacation-type remainder left on this floor. Keys. That is Maggie's Faith, which is a really great trinket if we can get more spirit hearts to actually protect ourselves. It doesn't look like we're gonna get any keys here. We could bomb our way into the shop, but it's... oh man, we're not even gonna get another reroll. That sucks. Unless there's greed in here, which I was pretty sure is impossible. But holy shit, we got Spider Bite. Okay. So, you know, good things and bad things, but mostly good things. We didn't have any chances to get a key there, apparently. And we are going to have to roll with what appears to be a speed upgrade from our boss fight. I really do not relish the fact that I am, you know, destroying this poop and it's going to take 100 years. But holy shit, we got a Spirit Heart from it. For all of the bad luck that we've had, which is not very much, really the only instance of bad luck that we've had is... you know, not being able to get a key to go to the item room or shop on this floor. I could still take Brimstone if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, okay? I'm not going to. We're going to go down to the next floor instead. We've had very good luck in a lot of instances as well, so there's an Eternal Heart for us. It means that we probably won't be able to play Blood Banks over the course of this run, unless we lose our Eternal Hearts, which we don't want to do. But it's very much a blessing not in disguise. It's a very apparent blessing, in fact, because, you know, what do you want from the blood banks? For the most part, you want HP upgrades. We've already got those HP upgrades built in as long as we can protect them. So that'll go a long way. Like, picking up Maggie's Faith alone, just wanted to see if maybe there was pennies in there. There were pennies in there, I guess. There's not, though. We have a key now as well, which we can actually... I hope we can use it to access the shop. If we get enough money, but, you know, we'll use it to basically access whatever's first that makes sense. We're not going to go to that yet. If it was a rerollable item, I could have used it there. So be it, though. Anyway, there's no even reason to count the ways in which we've had great luck so far, but I will anyway. Maggie's Faith, really surprising trinket to show up so early. Very nice to have it. Not so, I mean, it's as likely to show up as any other trinket, I think, but, you know, it's nice that it wasn't just a fish head or something like that. Beyond that, secret room containing maybe, arguably, one of the top tier, oh, that's awesome. Arguably one of the top tier secret room items. Probably end up just taking Sacrificial Dagger. Spider Bite, great item. You could argue maybe something like Raw Liver is better. And in certain situations, certainly the Ankh or 1-Up could probably, you know, take precedent if you're really in a dire situation health-wise. Getting a deal with the devil on the first floor, more or less completely by random chance. Super awesome. And, yeah, the deal with the devil items actually being worthwhile, also pretty useful. Spirit of the Night, great one. The Mark didn't used to like, but now I like it a lot because it's just a damage upgrade. How can you not like it, right? And now we're going to be fighting the Fallen, so what appears to be an incredibly good spell of luck actually continues here. We should have no worries with respect to the Fallen from, like, a chase standpoint because of the Spider Bite, as you might expect. Our damage is good enough to do quite a number on them, and that bomb did very well for us as well. So just watch out for the, well, we also have speed necessary to escape from the chase, even if I didn't have the Spider Bite, but let's see what item we get here. We may get an actual deal with the devil afterwards as well, but, you know, our HP is a little weak right now. No deal with the devil. We get Necronomicon, which is a reroll. Into Guppy's Head, which sucks, but we're pretty much stuck with it. Unless we get a lot of money and maybe find Nun's Habit in the shop. Well, it's Dad's key, huh? Definitely should have picked that up so we didn't see it again, but shit happens. There's still a very, very small chance that maybe we end up getting 15 cents or 7 cents at least from this. That's a pill. Dare I take it? I mean, I guess I should. Bad trip would cause us to lose a Spirit Heart, which would be fine. Really, what you don't want to have is HP down. But considering, you know, the odds of that are not fantastic. And then we have, you know, Maggie's Faith. Or, yeah, it is Maggie's Faith. I don't know why that sounded so weird to me in my head. But, yeah, we have Maggie's Faith, so we're insulated a little bit from HP downgrades. Like, doesn't HP downgrade sound like it could be like a 1900s, like an entrepreneur? Like he's selling, like, you know, tonic out of the back of his sedan or something like that. Come try HP upgrades all in one tonic. Okay, we got Balls of Steel there. That's lovely. That's gonna do it for this floor. So unfortunately, we didn't really pick up anything too useful. We got Sacrificial Dagger, but we also got an HP upgrade just by having Maggie's Faith, so that's acceptable. And we got 1/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, although it is pretty unlikely that we'll get further than that. So we have a library, and we're also gonna have some rerolls. So I think maybe it is prudent to knock out as many of these books as we can. We've already knocked out the Necronomicon, and it doesn't look like we're gonna be visiting the shop on this floor, so sure, why don't we take some time to do this? And we will actually guarantee ourselves a cube of meat by doing this, which I'm absolutely okay with. Book of Belial would be an interesting item to take. These are probably the two best books in the game, maybe with Book of Shadows thrown in there as well, but this is fine. This is what sucks, because it is pretty unlikely that I'll be able to access this. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely that I'll be able to access the boss trap room, just by virtue of the way that we've got this going on here, but that's fine. The only way to get into the boss trap room would be if there's an arcade, which is pretty unlikely given my money situation. That telepill's kind of fucked with my reroll as well, but at least we know that it's part of the rotation here. Yeah, hopefully at this point you understand what I'm saying. Basically, we'd have to lose our Eternal Heart in order to get in there, and what we'd really want to get from going in there, I should say, is, you know, an HP upgrade, so it's probably not worth it. If there's any way we could teleport in, that would be awesome, though. And this should be easy. I'll just get them to pop up, and then I'll kind of hide behind my rock here. Should make it pretty easy. As greedy as it may sound, I actually would love... Come on. I would love another damage upgrade of some sort, like a Max's Head or something along those lines. I'm not feeling like we're in a bad position damage-wise at all. Just that it could be better. It could always be better, though. Why are we getting so many random Spirit Heart drops? It's lovely, don't get me wrong. I'm just surprised. Alright, so plenty of keys, which is great. Almost want to just go into the shop just to see if there's greed in there, but that might be a waste of a key. The money could benefit us in the future, though. You never know. Let's see what else we got going on. Alright, on this room, apparently, even though I didn't move, the thing still targeted me. Not sure why that is. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I moved like a micron or something like that. Not really many bombs, so I think the secret room is not looking too likely, but if we get more bombs, maybe the secret room will be adjacent to the shop, and that would help me kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Or get two birds stoned at the same time, as Ricky might say, a Rickyism. Ricky Wild Wild West. I'm not going to continue with that. We're doing good on the library, though. I think we've knocked out almost every book. There's probably maybe 1 left. Can't remember if we've seen Monster Manuel yet, but all of the notable books have been taken out. So, provided we get more libraries in the future, then we have a really good chance to turn those into double item rooms. And I'm so happy that we've gotten a lot of Spirit Hearts, because it really has allowed me to very easily protect Maggie's Faith, or the Eternal Hearts that Maggie's Faith gives us, which is awesome, because basically, you know, free HP upgrade per floor is great. Normally, I kind of don't value Maggie's Faith that highly, because if you don't have Spirit Hearts, it's just an extra hit. You end up losing them, and it's kind of disheartening, right? Yeah, I don't really want to take it. I think Mom's Eye is kind of bad. I may be mistaken in that, but I don't think I am. But yeah, I think Mom's Eye is kind of bad, and I'd rather save our rerolls for the library for now, because I think we're very close to getting into the double item room territory, so we may end up taking it, but I'm conflicted right now, let's put it that way. I forgot what I was saying earlier, but, you know, there was inevitably me talking out of my ass, I'm sure. Yeah, how are we gonna do this? Reroll this. I expect there'll still be 1 book rotation left. Yep, double Monster Manuel. I'm pretty sure that's it, though. I'm pretty sure now we're out. Oh, yeah, I was talking about Maggie's Faith. I understand the value of Maggie's Faith for sure, but if you don't have Spirit Hearts to back yourself up, then I think it's pretty much worthless. If you do have Spirit Hearts to back yourself up, though, reliably, then, you know, it's basically like picking it up is the number of floors left in HP, which is just crazy good value. It rarely works out like that, but it seems like we probably are going to get like 4 or 5 HP up as a result of it. Maybe even more if we end up getting Mom's Purse, which, you know, our money situation's looking alright right now. And it looks like we're definitely going to be rolling with Mom's Eye on this run. I don't know how to handle this right now. Just explode that, please. Thank you. Because we're not going to get another reroll. Oh, I feel a sneeze and a half coming on here. We're definitely not going to get another reroll. Let's just fight the boss first. Maybe we want to, you know, reroll something like the pony instead. It's a very interesting proposition here, because I know that by rerolling the library, we're very, very likely to get, we should kill Bicycle Helmet first, because it's got way less HP. Ooh, careful. I know that by rerolling the library, we're likely to get 2 items, but, the 2 items that we get might be worthless. Whereas rerolling the Headless Horseman is fairly likely to give me at least something usable. But we've gone through all this work already. One thing's for sure, Mom's Eye is definitely something we're going to roll with. And this was the other option, is to deal with the devil. Very glad to be fighting Krampus. Very much simplifies what could have been a difficult situation to parse from like a min-max standpoint. Got a little shot in there with Sacrificial Dagger. I hate when... I just remembered, by the way, that Cube of Meat is what caused... Or, sorry, Book of Revelations is what caused us to fight the Headless Horseman. So annoying. But, oh well. I think that... Well, what's worth more? This is what we should distill it down to. 2 item rooms or a boss room. Let's assume that I was a character that never had a reroll. If I was Judas, would I rather value a boss room or 2 item rooms? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I think, like, they both have their own value. And the other thing is, you know, there's still, like, a curse room. Maybe I'll go check out that curse room first. But actually, the very first thing that we will do is go over here and get Mom's Eye, because we want that. And, well, we don't want it, but we have it, so we'll roll with it, and that's fine. We'll also maybe take a quick look for the secret room. I have no vested interest in where it is, so I guess I'm just going to try. There's so many possible locations for it. I'm just going to try right here. We got unlucky. That's fine. I mean, we didn't even get unlucky. There were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possible locations for the secret room. I figured it was pretty unlikely. So let's sacrifice half a spirit heart. Check out our curse room. It is a spirit heart. So we got half a spirit heart back. We got 2 keys. Let's check out our shop. This is exactly what I wanted. Now, if he drops the Steam sale, we've got a whole new can of worms to go with. I think he didn't drop the Steam sale. Okay, so that simplifies it a little bit. I think we should re-roll the library. And maybe we'll get shitty items, but, you know, it's fine. We got Quad Shot and Mini Mush, which I think are both usable here. So that's pretty good. I would say this turned out in our favor. But we do have no choice for Headless Horseman here, which is fine. So we got Lump of Coal, an HP upgrade, Mom's Eye, Mini Mush, Quad Shot. That's pretty good. And we have 1 key that we can definitely use to get to the shop on the next floor. Ah, man. Necropolis XL. Let me count the ways in which this is bad. First off, Necropolis, not depths, so a little bit harder. Secondly, only 1 shop remaining for the rest of the game. Thirdly, 1 less Eternal Heart via Maggie's Faith. Effectively, it just cost us 1 perspective HP. Sucks pretty hard. Then, no deal with the devil, which I've set a very strong precedent for. Unless I get a teleportation pill or something along those lines. So this is really like a shitty draw. The good news about it, despite the fact that I've taken a lot of damage so far, I'm just recalibrating to our newfound speed, basically, as a result of Mini Mush. The good news is, we're strong enough that none of those should really be, you know, catastrophically terrible. We're actually in a very... That still fucking hit me. Thank God that one didn't. I would never forgive myself for that. Are you kidding me? I got stuck in the door. Okay. Take a second to just stop being ridiculous, is what I was gonna say there. 1 up. With no bombs, I'm gonna take it. I think 1 up is a very adult, responsible choice. Now, don't lose... Oh, that was good. Don't lose your spirit hearts. Those are your fucking backup, because you don't have very much, you know, HP. This is not going very well so far. I'm very disappointed in myself. The good news is, I should not say what I was about to say. I'll say it when I finish the room, okay? We're almost done here. The good news is we're not likely to take damage on that room. Let's see what this one does for me. Speed up. I don't need that. I'm already too fast. Now, I should be able to dodge these pretty effectively. We've lost about 79,000 spirit hearts already on this floor, but that's okay. We can make do. This is what I wanted. Okay, 3 keys is where we need to be. And certainly I would expect to find at least something worthwhile in this shop. A second greed fight. This floor is dampening my expectations for this run quite substantially. And I re-rolled the Steam sale into the Steam sale. That's just lovely, isn't it? And of course, watch this be a dead end, so I have to do 100 years of backtracking. I hate when I, like, am insufferable about something, and then the game's like, nah, dude, I'm gonna do you a solid here. No backtracking just yet. So we really need something out of that shop. I will take Skinny Odd Mushroom for the increased rate of fire. I know it lowers our damage, but I think it raises our DPS. So, plus, you know, more shots equals more chance of a slow, which is nice. Counteracts the negative effects of, you know, the fact that we're going to cause Isaac and Blue Baby to shoot at us like crazy. Speaking of which, really wish we didn't get the Headless Horseman on the last floor, so I had an extra cube of meat to back me up here. Oh well, I guess. Let's come back up here, reroll Steam sale. Don't lose this Eternal Heart, man. This is a very integral part of the whole experience. It also gives you an extra HP when you have to use the 1-up. So, ladder is obviously god-awful here. Could really use the small rock. More damage, slow us down. Or Fat Odd Mushroom. More HP, slow us down, and more damage. Okay, so we can fight 1 boss here if we want to. We can leave our friends behind and all that jazz, but come on. Judgment, this is the moment of truth. We still got a lot of floor to cover here. An item room left for sure, maybe a library. Mom's purse, sweet. So if we end up keeping our spirit hearts up, we can actually indeed... Ooh, that was dangerous. We can indeed keep Maggie's Faith. Maggie's Faith, I think, gets a lot less valuable as the game goes on. Simply because you know, you stop valuing red heart containers so much as the game goes on and start valuing, you know, things like damage, or at least I do. Shouldn't say everybody, but start valuing things like damage, you know, DPS output, spacebar items, stuff like that become more important when there's like, you don't have to be consistently good, you just have to be good enough to beat a boss fight, basically. Unless things are really dire when you get down to the chest. It's been a good fight against the bloat. We're getting in some good shots. We have a really good, you know, loadout to fight the bloat here. Plenty of DPS, we will take that. Plenty of DPS, we can fly, etc., etc. That's good stuff. Now, we have a lot more exploration to do. Another item room, as mentioned. If there is a benevolent force in this universe, there will be a library as well. Because that will be effectively a double item room for us right away. But we're going to have to do a lot of backtracking to handle our shop here, so... hopefully not. Hopefully we get to stop backtracking pretty soon because it just pays out with a Nun's Habit or something like that. Or it pays out with, what else would I even want? A Compass. Compass would be maybe even preferable to Nun's Habit. So Demon Judgment is a very interesting possibility right now. We could sacrifice our Eternal Heart. If we sacrifice our Eternal Heart, not only does that allow us to play Demon Judgment, possibly snag a good item there, or, you know, snag a good item by means of rerolling, it also means we can play that Blood Bank and maybe get the HP that we lost back anyway. So it's a bit of a high-risk strategy. That being said, it's possible that it would work out in our favor. It's possible that we would just sacrifice 1 HP for no reason, though. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Mostly, wow, Notched Axe is fucking awful. Mostly, though, it would just, really benefit me if we could get something good from the shop, and then I could know how I stand with respect to rerolls. Because we might want to reroll the library. We may want to reroll, well, we definitely want to still reroll the shop item. We may want to reroll what we get in the next item room. We may want to reroll the IV bag if that's how it works. We may want to reroll what Demon Judgment gives me if it sucks, which it has a tendency to do. Demon Judgment isn't always the savior of your run. In fact, more of the time than not, it ends up giving you something that is not even a huge predictor or a huge improver of your chances for success. So it's worth keeping that in mind. You know, Demon Judgment, sure, it could pay out with something awesome. It could pay out with something awesome that we already have. Like if we get Lord of the Pit, I don't want it. That's actually a negative because I'm already too fucking fast. But if I had to guess, I think I might be too tempted to not go with it, if that makes sense. Like I don't trust myself to play conservatively. I trust myself to be a little bit more aggressive than I should otherwise be. Alright, Liberty Cap. You know, I'm not going to pick it up even though we have Mom's purse, just in case I fucked it up in the future. But I think the first thing that we're going to do is play this floor conservatively. When we start to get opened up a little bit, you know, when our basic Maslow hierarchy of needs are taken care of, then we can start worrying about things like this Demon Judgment and the Blood Bank and, you know, possibly fucking over Maggie's Faith, etc., etc. Map. I'll take it. It's fine. It's no compass, but it does allow me to plan rerolls a little bit more effectively. So there is that. Sure, I'm going to sacrifice Maggie's Faith now. There's enough red hearts that even though we lose this Eternal Heart, we probably won't put ourselves at great risk of death. The map is probably the worst item I would take out of the shop, but I will take it indeed. What I like about this is that we do still protect our Spirit Hearts, so in the future Maggie's Faith will still be good. What I don't like about it is that we lose HP. But we can hopefully get that back on a Blood Bank. Come on, are you kidding me? This Demon Judgment is just relentless. No love whatsoever. So we're gonna get one more play here for sure. And there's plenty of other red hearts on the level, of course. I don't really want to explore right now because I am worried that perhaps we'll encounter a room that's really annoying and that will make it difficult for me to survive. Like if I take 3 hits on a room, I just die and I use my 1-up, which I don't want to do because the 1-up, of course, much better if we save it for later. We found our second secret room. Okay, that makes me feel a whole lot better about this situation because now there's about 1 trillion red hearts that we can use. And we know where it is, which is even better, of course. I don't want to use bombs to do it, but it's nice to know that we can. Come on, work with me here, Demon Judgment. There we go. He just wanted to make me work for it, I guess. Now, that's awful, obviously. We're gonna have to reroll the game kit as much as possible, which is probably not gonna be that much, but at least we've got another pedestal here. If we've got a library, that will take precedent, though. This is not a library. This is an item room. This is not my beautiful library. I bet David Byrne does have a library. It wouldn't surprise me. Mom's Pad. What warrants rerolling more? Mom's Pad or the game kit? The answer is whatever we're closest to. Now, let's see if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be 2 more rerolls remaining. Depends how many rooms have, you know, just treasure and nothing else, or a slot machine and nothing else. How many rooms have, you know, a special... Oh, I backed myself into a corner there. Which kind of rooms have, like, special properties? Like, well, I think it's basically the same distance between each one here. Like, for example, if we come across a library, that is a special property, I would say. It's a speed upgrade. That's fucking terrible. We definitely do not want that. Even though it's a passive, I think in some ways that's actually worse than Mom's Pad. Now, okay, so this room just has treasure. This room does not. This room is the opposite of treasure. This room can suck on my treasure. I am very surprised I didn't get hit there. Probably deserved to. Ah, there's a boss trap room. Okay, so this is what we're going to want to do. So this, again, makes me feel a little bit vindicated in giving up that Maggie's Faith HP. Even though... Oh, please just be something. Well, it's fine. We can still get into the boss trap room and get a reroll. Even though we got jack shit from Demon Judgment. We're so fast. These things are not going to catch us. But yeah, even though we got jack shit from Demon Judgment, we can still get into that boss trap room, which is great, and possibly snag the HP upgrade from the library anyway. But, you know, we're very much tight with respect to our rerolls right now. Our damage is great. Speed is out of control. Defense is fine. Would love more HP. Would love the compass, but that's not in the cards right now. We'll see, right? Like this, it's an interesting run we have going on right now. Probably should play that fortune teller. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate in many ways. Oh, wow. Why is it unfortunate when this is what I wanted? Because now we won't get a reroll that we can use on anything. So I'm not going to take that speed upgrade. I'm also not going to take that item room. But we did snag the HP plus speed upgrade, so that's good. This is what we want, right? Yeah, this is what we want. Okay, this is good enough. Don't get me wrong. Above all else, I'm happy that we got that HP upgrade and the speed upgrade. Very glad I didn't pick up that other speed upgrade just out of habit. Because it is just kind of crazy, ridiculous how fast we are right now. That being said, I really wish we could have gone to the boss trap room, maybe snagged something else as a result of all this. Magic 8 Ball's garbage. At least we got something to reroll, and we rerolled it into a range upgrade, which I will take. You know, we have a lump of coal. Now, very difficult for me to protect... Wow. Very difficult for me to protect my Maggie's Faith Eternal Heart here. Probably could have made a case for going with Safety Cap or Liberty Cap instead. So be it, though. You can actually get a kind of a cool visualization of lump of coal working here. Like, notice how my shots get bigger as they travel a little bit further. That's kind of interesting, right? I think so. Now, just don't put yourself too much in harm's way here. We should definitely check out that secret room. You never know, you know? There could be something run-changing, like a super greed fight, for example. Now, if he drops the quarter, we will be able to reroll this into something. If he just drops money, that's fine, too. We can use it on a judgment or something later. But he dropped the quarter. Reroll the quarter into Bob's Rotten Head. Alrighty, then. We'll come back for that. I know it's going to cost us a bomb every time, but it's really one of only a few reroll pedestals we're going to get on this floor. We're going to get one there, one after the the fight prior to the mom's heart fight, I should say. We'll see, anyway. Let's not overwork this Chrome Dome too much, right? I still think that maybe we are on the right track to the boss room. We're doing a lot of damage. That's the one thing I really, really can't even offer the mildest complaints about. Our damage is lovely, especially if we manage to get far away from the enemies. Which we can because our range is out of control. Oh, careful. What is this pill? We don't know? I'm scared because that could be bad trip. Maybe if we get some spirit hearts, I'll try it out just to test it. I should have gone to the secret room first to test, you know, whether or not our reroll would give us something good, but I did want to just see if maybe the boss rooms are up here. Now that they're not, we can proceed guilt-free in another direction. I still think this run is very winnable. I know I was super positive when we started, and it's kind of diminished a little bit over time. I still think we're in a really nice position. Let's pick up and reroll Bob's Rotten Head. Should get a few opportunities to do that. It's the Yonk. I'm going to take it. Not your, you know, dam-busting, game-winning item necessarily, but I like it. And it does occasionally save your life. Or win the run, I should say. It always saves your life if you use it, but it can occasionally actually win the run for you. We have the 1-up and the Yonk now, so, you know, a lot of my anxiety about this run is a little bit diminished now. I'm still hoping, by the way, that we come across a library on this floor. Obviously, that's something that would benefit us a lot if it actually showed up. Plenty of money. We got rerolls. This is the room that theoretically costs me my Eternal Heart. Yep, there it goes. I actually thought we got out of that. If we had, it was a bit of a moment of truth, because if we'd gotten through the room, we probably would have been able to keep it alive, because we get a Spirit Heart back for it, right? But we didn't get through the room, so I lost it, and shit happens. I'm not surprised that that's how it worked out. Tough room. So we are probably looking to replace Maggie's Faith. If I can go back in time, well, you know, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't take so much fucking damage on Necropolis XL. I'd warn myself that you're gonna ruin your Spirit Heart cushion that is making Maggie's Faith into a super viable item. That being said, Maggie's Faith did help us out a lot. We wouldn't be where we are today without it, so thank you very much for that. And these are our boss rooms, so bit of a, not a wash of a floor, but not an amazing floor. We know there's no deal with the devil chance. Let's get the slow in. Oh, I still took damage there. Are you effing me? Anyway, oh, might as well take the pill. All right. Helps us out against Dub Loki, I guess. I took some incredibly dumb damage right there, but it's nice to not have that be like a major thing. We can afford to take some damage and still replenish our HP, probably with the health from this fight. No? Okay. I'll take the crate. The Emperor. That's a really good card. That pays for the price of admission right there. We also got a full health pill. And I think we'll go with Lucky Toe instead of Maggie's Faith, even if it does nothing. Because Maggie's Faith is probably going to do nothing. And this is just like, you know. It's just like, you know. No, I mean, you know, it's just like it could benefit us, right? In some situations. I actually don't know what Lucky Toe does. But if it improves our luck, maybe that helps us out. Maggie's Faith is, by all accounts, probably going to prove to be worthless to us in the future anyway. So, without Spirit Hearts. So I feel like this is an okay choice. Now I'm just like making sure every single time that I'm actually taking the Polaroid with me. I did make that mistake more recently than I'd care to admit. I'm saving bombs in case you're, you know, a new viewer or you've lapsed recently. I try to save bombs on the Mom's Heart fight now because you can end up using them on the Isaac or Blue Baby fight. Sometimes I feel that using bombs in the Isaac and Blue Baby fight actually hinders me more than it helps me because it changes up my fighting style. But I also think there have been situations where saving these bombs has saved my life. Just trying to, you know, augment my playstyle a little bit, be smart about things, make informed decisions. Up to the cathedral, and, well, we will use a bomb to see if the secret room has anything awesome. It doesn't, unless you consider 9 cents to be awesome, in which case you are like an 8-year-old in the 17th century. So, I am, I use the Emperor card. I got a little ahead of myself there in my dialogue. But yes, I use the Emperor card to fight Isaac straight away. The longer we can keep this slow on, the better. We don't really have any orbitals. I believe Sacrificial Dagger does not block shots. That's what I've been told by some commenters anyway. I apologize if that is indeed not the case. And we really... Need is a strong word, but I very much want to win without using 1-up or Ankh, because we've already invested kind of a lot into this by using the Emperor card and, you know, kind of going for broke, using some bombs. It would be a real setback, let's put it politely. It would be a real effing S-back. That doesn't even make any sense. If I was to, or if I were to lose this run, or lose this fight against Isaac right here. So I think we're gonna win, and that's really all I hope to achieve here. I didn't hope to get out of this without taking any damage. I didn't hope to get out of this with full health or anything like that. Just enough to live till the next floor is actually a huge benefit. So we go down, we can open 3 of these. And Dead Sea Scrolls, Robo Baby, Mom's Bra. Dead Sea Scrolls is the Book of Sin, which gave me a key to open the other one. Oh yeah, well, I do appreciate that then. Odd Mushroom. I will take Fat Odd Mushroom. Slows us down a little bit, extra HP, extra damage on our shots. I don't know where our boss room would be, but we're mostly interested in farming rerolls right now. We do have a winnable run. I am thinking the way that it would probably go right now. Oh, don't push Famine off the screen so I can't fucking kill him. That has happened. I've had, like, War get stuck off the screen and I have to teleport out with Spider Mod. I think this is a winnable run. My hope is that we can save our 1-up, which should go before the Ankh. We can save our 1-up and use that on the boss fight. I would be totally okay with that. So I think we're not going to roll with Mom's Bra. As decent as it is, I want to re-roll it so that I can, have another re-roll pedestal. We can maybe get a better spacebar item, or at least a half-decent spacebar item for the boss fight anyway. We don't have Nun's Habit, so spacebar items are not that effective for our boss fight. The items that we got here are dog shit. Don't get me wrong. We got terrible items for this re-roll, but that's okay. Got plenty of survivability left here. Just gotta, this, as of now, is all about timing. You just gotta time the boss fight properly. Get to it while still having some good stuff. If we can get a great tarot card to back us up, that would help out a lot. And I think we have a very good chance of winning, maybe more than it might appear by our relative strength right now. So I wouldn't be too concerned yet. This could still go south, but I'm very confident in our chances. Ankh and 1-Up, like, I've talked about items that, still impress me even though I've used them so many times. I will absolutely take that, and I will absolutely take Mom's Pearl as well. I think we'll stick with the Polaroid just in case it helps, especially for the Ankh, if we end up using the Ankh. But yeah, the 1-Up and Ankh, along with Mr. Mega, are two of the only items that, in recent memory at least, that even though I'm very familiar with their effects, have really, gone up in my quote-unquote power rankings, if that means anything to you. Which it may not. Oh, okay, this is good. This is good. So we got poison bombs for killing double super sloth. Now if we could just get a sweet... This is the perfect timing, by the way. Don't get hit twice. We're gonna die against the boss. That's just inevitable. Get like a great tarot card here. It's at least okay. And this also gives us a reroll so we can come back and reroll these and hopefully get a good spacebar item to take into the boss fight, or better passives. Guardian Angel is sweet. White Feather is not. So what we'll do is we'll try to beat Blue Baby, but if we die in the process, that's fine, because we're not going to use our spacebar item, we're not going to use our death card, and we're not going to use any bombs. We're just going to try to handle this, the old-fashioned way. And we could survive here. It is just unlikely. I'm not dodging so much just because, again, there's so many shots coming in that I don't think I really raise my chances of winning by dodging too much. I mean, if I could actually effectively dodge, of course it would, but I don't think I can effectively dodge the sheer volume of shots that are coming in. So on 2.5 hearts, we've gotten past the halfway point in this fight, which is really good. I'm still not going to commit to trying to win this one. That's a rookie mistake. We did make it into the third phase, and I think this should give you hope that we're in a very good position here. So we're not going to get permanent Polaroid invincibility, which does suck. But, here we go. So I'd say we pop the death card right away. I think it's fairly smart whenever possible to sneak in some poison bombs. We're already causing Blue Baby to fire like crazy. Might as well sneak in as many of these poison bombs as we can. And as for the White Feather, crack the sky, I guess you would say, I'm saving it for the possibility of, the Angel Fetuses showing up. I say possibility because I don't want to get cocky. And, we're fairly low on health already. I'd argue that it hasn't been as good of a fight as the last one was. But we have way more health, so, that compensates for it. Now we use Crack the Sky. It did okay. And again, this is not a, Mom's Knife Polyphemus super bombastic run. It was just about timing, and our timing worked out fantastically. Thank God we got the 1-Up. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.